Hey guys, it's Basil. I've had a couple of people ask me about the construction of my crown for my upcoming Anastasia cosplay. So I thought that I would do a few videos, kind of a step-by-step thing to kind of help you get an idea of how I constructed it, and maybe you can make your own crown. This is the crown that I made. It's cardboard, styrofoam, hot glue, and glitter, basically. So this video is just going to be talking a little bit about prop construction and then the actual armature creation. And then I'll do a couple of more videos with the actual construction parts in it. So the first thing with prop building I find is have a really nice dedicated space for prop building, because it gets really messy really quick and you don't always feel like cleaning up when you're done. So if you have an area that's dedicated to just prop building in your room or in your kitchen or somewhere, things do tend to go a lot better. This is my area here. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I have my lamp and my desk and my tools and all that kind of stuff. So even have some lucky bamboo to keep me company. So, construction armatures. An armature, what is an armature? An armature is something that when you're building a sculpture, it gives you something to start with instead of just starting out of thin air out of nowhere. So usually what I use to build armatures with, anything I can get my hands on, basically. The armature that I used to build my crown with was actually a Fanta box, like a pop box. So this one that I'm going to show you how to do is I'm going to use part of a Mountain Dew box. So, alright. So just take the box, cut it down to the size that you think you're going to need. And then what I did was I took just a regular old marker, it doesn't have to be permanent, and drew the actual crown construction, what I want my shape to be. You can do whatever shape you want. That's just the shape that I used to build the crown that I built. So the next thing with construction is, or with prop building, is tools. Have good tools to do what you're going to do with, because it sucks to try to do something and have it not work out because you didn't have a sharp knife, or you didn't have the right pair of scissors, or you ran out of hot glue or whatever. So make sure you have everything you need before you start. So when you're doing an armature, you just want to make sure that you draw the lines, and usually I try to make sure that mine is a lot bigger than what I need it to be. So, see if I can do this here. You're going to want to cut along the line that you made. And like I said, do it a little bit bigger than what it is, so that you have room to play later. So here, I'm going to cut this out. I would be a lot more careful with it, be a lot more straight, but I'm not actually going to use this for everything, so it's just an example. Come on, let go. So this is what you end up with, just a regular old, it's sloppy, I know, but you're going to refine it later. So, okay, the next thing you're going to need when you're building an armature is tape. Tape, scotch tape, duct tape, masking tape, doesn't matter. It's going to be covered up, as long as it holds. So, you take your tape. So your armature looks like this. It's got the two longer wingies. And it doesn't matter if you put the Mountain Dew side out or the Mountain Dew side in. I just put it in because I like it to look nicer. So bring the two little strappies together. I would suggest measuring it to your head. So put it on your head. If you don't have enough room, like right now I don't have enough room, you can always add more cardboard to the back to make it long enough or whatever. So there is the armature part. The next part will involve having quick-set plaster Paris stripping, which looks like this. I have a ton of it sitting around because I have a friend that gives it to me, but you can get it at Joann's, I think you can get it at Hobby Lobby, and I believe you can get it at Michael's too. So you're going to need that for the next part. I'll post the next video as soon as I can.